guys, this is Michelle at My Everyday Wife Life, and this is a viewer requested video that people wanted to know how I shred my cheese with the KitchenAid mixer. So I just went to the grocery store and I picked up some cheese at Publix that was 2 for $5. So I'm going to shred all this cheese at once. I mentioned in the video that I no longer buy shredded cheese anymore because it has added ingredients. All this has is, like, this is Monterey Jack cheese, jalapenos, milk, salt, and microbial enzymes, and cheese culture. And then the cheddar cheese, all that has in there is cheddar cheese, milk, cheese culture, salt, microbial enzymes, and annatto coloring, which is a natural vegetable coloring. Although somebody did tell me that that's not good, so I will do my research on that. So I don't buy the cheddar cheese anymore again because it has a lot of unnatural ingredients in it, and it's just really easy to shred the cheese. And I'm trying to make simple changes to eat more clean, although I haven't been doing very good lately, but this is one of the things I did. So if I buy the cheese, I have no choice but to shred it. I mean, if I buy the block cheese, I have no choice but to shred it, because we use shredded cheese for tacos and for our eggs, and pretty much that's all we use the cheese for. We're not eating a whole lot of cheese in other ways. So anyway, so I'm going to open these up and show you how to use the mixer. Well, first of all, this is the attachment, and I've had this for a long time and really wasn't using it. My niece gave that to me, and it has this blade, and you stick it in there, and it comes with all these. It comes with 3 other blades. They're slicers, which I have not used yet. I don't know how that looks like the same as this one, so I don't really get that. And then I think that one is like a shredder. So I haven't tried those out yet. So on your KitchenAid mixer, you just have this little attached thing where you can put attachments. I think you could buy like a pasta maker and all other kinds of stuff like that. I don't really have that. This is the only attachment I have. So you unscrew that and you stick it in there. And I always have this KitchenAid mixer on my counter. So I only do like shred the cheese once every 2 weeks. So I shredded enough cheese. This is actually enough for 4 weeks. So I'm going to shred the cheese, and then I'm going to put them in the container. And one's going to go in the fridge for this week, and the other 3 are going to go in the freezer. Now, when you buy the shredded cheese, it doesn't get clumped up because they put some unnatural ingredients in there to keep it from clumping. So the cheese is going to be it's not going to be separated, but that doesn't bother. It just doesn't bother us, and it freezes well in the freezer. You just have to take it out and defrost it. Well, naturally on the counter. Do not put it in the microwave. Cannot do that. That does not work for cheese. And actually, you could probably use it frozen if you put it on we put it on our omelets, and it will melt really quickly if it's hot. So it's not a big deal. But I just set it on the counter, or I put it in the refrigerator to defrost for the next day that I'm going to use it. So usually about one of these containers lasts a week. So this should be 4 weeks worth of cheese. Alright, I need to cut these open. I need to get a bowl to put them in and show you how this works. Alright, so I cut them out of the packages, and they're ready to go in the mixer. And it only takes a few minutes. It's not a big deal. I'm used to doing it now. And if you do it all at one time, then you don't have to worry about doing it next week. And you can buy this attachment on Amazon. I don't know if they have. You probably could buy it at Kohl's or something like that too. But I looked it up this morning, and it ranged from $26, which was a refurbished one, to like $60, you know, from various different sellers. So I'll put the link down below. in the description, and you can look it up and see if you want to purchase it. So I am not sponsored. I am just doing this video from viewer request. So I'm just going to put the these little paddles lift up, and you just stick the cheese in there, and you push it down as you go, and you turn it on. Okay, this is all shredded, and like I said, this is probably 3 to 4 weeks worth of cheese. We have really cut down on our amount of cheese that we were eating, not on purpose. It just happened to be that way. I think because I put it in the freezer, and so it's not readily accessible for until I take it out of the freezer to use it. So this is really easy to clean. You just take this out. I wouldn't put it in your dishwasher. You kind of need to, see it gets all gunked up and there's some cheese inside there. I could put it back in the thing to, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it back in there to grate it. So I kind of get I have a little toothbrush that I use to scrub this with to get all the cheese out of the little grater parts. Kind of soak it in some hot water. And yeah, I would not recommend putting that in the dishwasher. Besides that, you need to scrub it. So I want to put that back in there. This little handle releases blade. I'm going to put that pieces back in there. And I'll come back in a minute. Okay, I have them all packed up. Those 3 are going in the freezer. And this we're going to use right now. We're going to make some omelets. And on Tuesday, we always have Taco Tuesday. So you can see how it's not as loose as the shredded cheese you would buy, but it's not a big deal. And obviously, if you put it in the refrigerator, it will clump up a little bit more, but whatever, get over it. Anyway, so you could put some cornstarch in there if you wanted to, so it was looser, but I don't know. I don't like to use cornstarch. I just don't like to use cornstarch. It's really not that great for you. And this is cheaper than buying the shredded cheese. I try to buy it only when it's on sale. Happened to be the Publix brand was 2 for $5. And sometimes the Cabot cheese is 2 for $5. Publix fluctuates between those two on sale, or the Kraft. And so you'll save money there. I have not yet tried Aldi cheese. Write in the comments below if you like Aldi cheese. I do not like some of Aldi's products. I'm trying to buy more of Aldi's products. I don't mind their taco shells. Basically, I buy water because it's cheap. That's the cheapest place to buy a bottle of water. Water, taco shells, grass-fed beef. At Publix, it's $8. At Aldi, it's like $5.50 or something. So that's a huge amount. And what else do I buy? I don't know. I don't remember. So I'm starting to shop at Aldi's. Anyway, that's it for this video. I have not yet tried these yet. If I do, maybe I'll do a video. Let me know if you want to see that. Yeah. Alright, that's it for this video. Enjoy your day.